Sec here. All right, we are live. It's probably going to be a shorter stream, but let's get some good games in. Okay, I think we are ready. Oh, this guy's been up to no good, eh? Kamikaze. Oh, is this the guy from Brazil? Ah, no.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, well, it is what it is.
You have not enough minerals.
I guess Brazil's not as bad as Australia. It's borderline playable. We'll just go like standard blink, I think.
You have not enough minerals.
It'll be tricky if he plays like Widow Mines or anything else where I got a micro. Second chrono here. I used to not do this chrono. I thought you couldn't get away with it, but lately I've been doing it quite a lot.
Your probes are under attack.
So he's playing one gas, which is basically standard. I'll talk more after the game about what's going on. But yeah, for now we're not too worried about any cheese or anything. I did forget to check for the CCs. Let me do that now. It's a little bit late though.
You must construct additional pylons. Not enough energy.
Blink Stalker. Should see the Reaper here.
Your probes are under attack.
I mean, I could normally kill this, but here it's going to be tough with the ping. Okay, not bad. Losing that one worker is kind of annoying, but at the same time we kill the Reapers, so I think that's actually a better exchange for me.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Chronoing the blink, grab the third.
Research complete.
I might need this. Do I need this pylon first? No. Cut the probes here so I can warp in. And then third pylon. Oh. I think I'm gonna split these actually. I've been trying to kill the medevac, but I think it's stronger to just not have to pull probes here. Yeah, that looks like mine drop. So I'm not going to make any more Stalker. I don't see anything now. Wait a sec. Oh, here it is. What?
Not enough energy.
Yeah, I think this position where I didn't have to pull probes is really strong for me. It's kind of annoying that the medevac's here, but... Oh shit. Fuck. That was a lot of money. Oops. Is that 10 gates? Looks like he's taking a third, but I didn't see his third CC. Right?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Not enough energy. You require more Vespine gas. Upgrade.
I think our position's good. Especially when we get this drop in. It's kind of annoying him just sitting here, but I think it's better for us because he hasn't got any damage in. Alright, we should probably start attacking. We can't sit back forever with my setup. It's kind of an aggressive setup.
We embrace the glory of battle.
What am I?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ah! Ah, that's so annoying. Dude, it's so bad to build a turret. It's actually so annoying, bro. Like it's so common for people in GM to do shit like that. But it's really, really bad.
Mineral field depleted.
It's not as bad at lower MMRs, but with this MMR it's crazy.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Let's see if he chases me here.
Upgrade complete.
Nope.
You have not enough minerals.
I think I'm gonna attack here because if I don't attack here, it's gonna be such a struggle playing late game. Yeah, I mean I can't micro, so there's not much we can do here. Luckily it's enough.
You have not enough minerals.
I'll just target this. It's pretty much game.
You have not enough minerals.
I think if he was in a better position, it would have been a struggle here, but luckily we're pretty far ahead. Because that mine hit was pretty rough. GG. Alright, so yeah, so the game plan today is to just go through these replays and try to teach you guys some more. So I think we've got like 70 guys in here so far. If anybody has some questions, this is the time to ask. Let's go through this game and do a little bit of analysis. There's one guy I used to watch in Wings of Liberty that kind of had this type of stream set up when I was always watching his stream. His name was Axlav. If anybody remembers the early StarCraft 2 days. So, okay, so first off, we're playing standard because we see that there's only one gas. And we also see that there's a command center here at like 140. So both of those things kind of tell us that we don't need to really be too worried about any early attacks. If we saw like 2 gas, you know, there might be some sort of like Reaper Hellion pressure. If we saw no command center, we might be getting proxy second and third barracks, something like that. But since we've kind of confirmed all these things, we're not super worried. This is a little sloppy. Honestly, this is probably just a ping thing because this never happens to me. I was probably like dealing with something, I don't know, like building my tech or something slowly. So the Stalker should usually be positioned here. But we kill the Reaper and he only gets 1 probe, so it's not that bad for us. It's pretty even actually. And yeah, at this point you can kind of just do your build. Like you actually don't need to worry about what the opponent's doing at all. So a lot of people get caught up in like, I don't know, what if the Terran is like 3 raxing me? You know, what if they're doing a 1 base all in? But we've already confirmed that they're playing macro, so there's nothing to worry about. So you just kind of focus on your build. You don't really interact with the opponent at all. Get your 3rd up with his build. And then kind of in here is when the Terran is going to start interacting with you, whether they've done like a mine drop or banshees or whatever. So here you want to kind of be prepping for their harass. So sometimes what I do is just pull all these stalkers and then I try to blink on the medevac, which kind of guarantees you the kill, but you have to pull your probes to defend the widow mines. So this game I was just trying to split up the stalkers, and then that way it can negate the damage fully. And I think I kind of like this actually. Maybe if I spot this early enough, I can do both. Yeah. I wonder if I can get these over here in time to blink on that medevac. Like maybe pull them here, for example. Might be really good. But either way, we denied the damage, which is really strong. Now we don't need to pull probes. We don't lose any lost mining time, which is actually kind of a big deal. Although I kind of lost my own mining time by rallying not to the mineral line here. Still, our position is pretty good for taking no damage, so we get quite a lot of units because the gateways are up so fast. And he's supposed to be pushing me here. He's playing like a 3-1-1 setup. So he's supposed to be attacking us to get some early trades in. If he doesn't do that, then we're kind of in a nice position. So that's why our mid game here is so comfortable, because he's not really playing the build the way he's supposed to be playing it. Plus we got some nice damage. And then like I was saying in game, we kind of need to go for a push at this point, because if we stay on this type of comp forever, then it's going to start to deteriorate in value. Like for example, the Archons are going to be kind of useless once he gets a good amount of Ghost, right? He can just EMP and they just insta-die. Also, once the bio size gets too large, then the Zealots start to become quite bad. So we kind of need to push here. Should have been more careful about Widow Mines. This guy just layered them. Which is kind of funny. It worked out pretty decent for him though. Also, notice these Stalkers. I literally just left these here all game. They're not in a control group. Actually, wait, are they? They are in a control group, but I'm not actually using the control group. They're pretty much just idle here. That way we don't have to worry about that anymore. And yeah, I don't know why he loses here, to be honest. I think his macro is, well, the early 3-0-1 he didn't get enough damage, and I think he rushed his 5 racks and stuff. Like, it was basically just macro problems. I didn't do anything. Like, this battle is actually terrible. This is a really horrible fight. But this guy's on the Brazil server, so there's literally nothing I could do. Those force fields kind of equalize though, and then yeah, like I said, his macro's not that good. Maybe you could have got Ghost out faster. He's also floating 1400 minerals, so that's kind of why we won. Any questions, guys? I always get caught off guard by Widow meme drops. Oh man, those are the worst. The Widow meme drops. Are there any tells that allow you to be prepared? Sometimes you just have Stalkers in position, but when you're out of position for a frontal attack. Yeah, so this is pretty difficult, I guess, at first, because you're going to have to really read into his building super well. But let's take a look. I'll try to explain. Okay, so your observer usually gets here like 4:30. So you're never going to see the medevac. But what you are going to see is a starport. And if they have a starport, then they have an air unit. Right? Otherwise, I mean, technically they could build a starport and then not build an air unit, but that would be pretty fucking dumb. So they're going to have an air unit. And so the question is just like, what air unit is it? And if it's if the starport's on a tech lab and there's like cloak researching, then you know it's a Banshee. And if it's like you know, if it's a Raven, the Raven takes quite a long time, so it'll probably pop when your observer gets here. So you'll just like see the Raven, so you know that there's no medevac on the map. And if you come here and there's like no air unit here at all, then it's pretty much has to be a medevac or like a Liberator or a Viking. But the Viking would probably be here. So basically when I come in here and I see that there's a starport and no air unit, I know it's a medevac or a Liberator. But it doesn't matter which one because it's the same defense. There's more to talk about here, but I can't spill all the beans outside my coaching lessons. Do you make obs first instead of immortal? Yeah, you always make obs first. Immortals are actually pretty trash unless you're in a specific situation where they're actually pushing you early. So you don't want to be defaulting to immortals. You only want to build immortals when you see them coming for a frontal push. Because he wants that medevac to hit as early as possible. Yeah, pretty much. Like, he's not going to keep it at home for when your obs gets there. It'll be like pretty much at your base, honestly, when your obs scouts him. It's like, you know, your obs gets there at 4:30 and the drop pretty much also hits at 4:30. So you got to make a snap call when you like see no air unit. You're like, starport, no air unit, bam. Start looking for the mine drop coming in. You can also just like around 4:30 to 5 minutes be on like hyper vigilant mode where you're basically just watching the minimap almost nonstop because that's when their drops come in, right? So yeah, it's a combo of like knowing when to be hyper vigilant and also knowing what you're looking at in their base. Like for example, if you see 3 barracks and there's no starport, obviously you should not be leaving your units in your main, right? I mean, maybe not obvious in the moment, but like in retrospect, You shouldn't be defending drops when there's no starport. I feel like that's such an obvious statement, but at the same time, like, you need to make those obvious connections in StarCraft. Because the game plays so fast, you need to, like, do those in the post-game analysis, figure out some obvious conclusions. 3 barracks equals don't worry about drops. And then you need to be able to react instantly to that information in a real game. The instant part is, I think, the hard part, right? There's no way you can, like, be playing the ladder game, see no starport, and start thinking about what does that mean? If you're doing that, you're screwed because the game is too fast. You have to make the inferences outside the match. Okay, let's play another one. Master Zin. Everybody has new names because it's a new season, so I have no idea who this guy is. But his MMR is pretty decent. Oh, are you kidding me? Another Brazil? Let's see if it's Shakti. There's only so many Brazilian players. I don't think so. I might have to set my server preference. I really hate playing Brazil players. They always cannon rush you? They always cannon rush me too, man. We're in the same boat here. There's only pain and suffering. PvP. So we're not worried about that, obviously, because we just saw the double gate. I know that was fast, but that's what I just looked at there. Right now I'm not looking at anything, I'm just moving shit around. Now I saw the pylon. The pylon's critical. If they don't get that pylon, you might be worried about proxy. And then you also want to make sure they get a third pylon. Same kind of reason. It's not as fast of a proxy, but sometimes they like to do that because it's more sneaky. Where does probe go?
You require more Vespine gas.
So now we're going to look for the pylon right here. Now we know he's not a dirtbag cheeser, basically. He kind of locked himself in here, didn't he?
Your probes are under attack.
Double Stalker. It's okay, we're gonna get the probe kill. Yeah, this is not ideal, for sure. I'm gonna play this pretty ultra safe.
Your probes are under attack.
Ah, motherfucker. Well, now we're in gambling territory. We had 2 chances to scout, but... Start with that. It's so hard to micro.
Research complete.
Alright, I think he's going for the same kind of build as me. With some gateway pressure. We just saw him there. But I'm gonna run past because when Nina does this to me, I rage super hard. What? Okay. Why did he leave? Huh? I literally don't understand, guys. I literally don't understand. The game is fine. Do you guys want me to analyze this one? This one makes 0 sense. Yo, what up, Nate? Welcome, welcome. We're playing Protoss today, so maybe we'll get some Zergs and I can analyze what my opponent did wrong too, though. It might be cool. Intimidation. Why did he leave? It's so weird. It's like I think what happened, if I have to give analysis, is he thought that I was like 4-gating. Ping? No, he has the good ping. I had the shit ping. I think what happened is he saw that and he was like, oh shit, he's 4-gating me. Like he's all in on one base. So I'm gonna leave the game. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because otherwise there's no reason to leave there. We're literally like identical builds. It's anyone's game. It's literally dead even. Nothing even happened yet. But I think he saw my 4-stalker and panicked, even though he also had 4-stalker, so yeah, very strange actually. Super, super strange. But I'm not complaining. I'll take your points all day, man. Yeah, I think we don't analyze that game though. That would be a little bit silly. I kind of explained all the scouting in-game as well anyways. So, yeah, let's just try to get another match. There's a funny bug in GM, by the way, guys. If we look at the GM ranks, there's some people in GM already. Maples is rank 1. On the first day, you could get in GM without, yeah, Snake got in as well. Like, you're not supposed to be able to get in GM right now. But you can. What is going on, man? Alright, I can analyze this one too. What happened here is, I'm playing Protoss, and Snake doesn't like Protoss. He probably is raging right now. He probably played like 4 Protoss in a row. And he doesn't want to play Protoss anymore. But yeah, so you could get in GM the first day, basically. Now you can't get in GM anymore, unfortunately. And the worst part, guys, is you need 30 games to get in GM. Guess how many games I had the first night? 29. Ugh. Ugh. I could have been ranked 3 GM right now, guys. But no. We're not even in GM now. I guess I wouldn't have actually been... No, I would have actually been 3 GM because these guys wouldn't have been in. I guess now we're like rank 8 or something. 7. Got to Masters with the 4-gate. You could probably still get Masters with the 4-gate as long as you got a lot of Protoss players. You'd probably be in a good position. Alright, more Terran games. Oh man, this ping feels so good. It's not 300. It's awesome. What should we do though? Something wrong with my hotkeys here. Okay. This guy's actually pretty good. I honestly don't understand why this guy's so low on MMR. I mean, he's 5600, but he's lower than I would expect him to be honest. Oh, the bug. Yeah. The recent bug. He pulled an Idra. Yeah, he totally did. It's too bad those weren't hallucinated stalkers. This game I'm gonna play Phoenix, I think. Been working on my Phoenix gameplay. Or we could do Oracle. Wait a sec, do we want to play Oracle? I thought Oracle was really bad, but then I watched Hero, and now I'm sold on Oracles. I could do that. The only thing is if I play Oracle we might lose because I'm not well rehearsed there. Let's go Phoenix. We can go Oracle later maybe. When you watch pro players go Phoenix, they lose. Nah, Phoenix are sick. Yeah, the Phoenix... Ah, why are you down there? Not again. Oh my god. Stop dying. Oh, please. Well... It's not good, but at least we killed it, I guess. Maybe we can annoy him now that he lost the Reaper. With the Adepts or something. I don't know, guys. I'm just coping.
Not enough energy.
My Phoenix play is definitely not as good as my Blink Stalker play, but I think it's still pretty strong. Oh, he's hiding. What a coward.
Not enough minerals.
It's the right play, but it's not very manly. Interesting. This might actually be really scary for him.
You have not enough minerals.
I think he might be in trouble here. Because I have another one coming too.
You have not enough minerals.
Only problem is I don't play this build enough to have good multitask.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh baby. Oh, one more would have been nice.
Engaging the enemy.
Oh no. Ah, please. I think my Phoenix, yeah, they weren't rallied onto my other Phoenix there.
You must construct additional base is under attack. Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, this is definitely the downside of Phoenix. Oh shit, I don't have a shield battery here. Uh-oh. Let's go over here and hope he comes this way.
Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Nice. Thank you. I actually don't really know how to micro this. If I'm being honest, guys.
Not enough energy.
I guess I should try and preserve the Phoenix instead of win the fight. Probably.
Not enough energy.
I think it's not terrible, but it's
Place that in a power field.
not what I wanted, really. It's probably fine, actually. It's probably fine. I have to make more Phoenix. That's the only annoying thing. But it's not like he has any good tech right now, so. Oh, you know what? Wow, this greedy boy. There's no way that's safe. There's actually no way.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
Just gotta set up the transition, of course. Oh my god. Trying to take a third, too? Wow. Alright. Maybe I should have just ignored that, even. Gone straight to the natural.
Glorious combat is upon us.
Ah, the only problem is I don't know how to micro. I should have picked up the tank, not try to kill it. That could have been amazing. Well, there's some hints at how good the strategy is.
You have not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Research complete.
Why is my FPS like 60?
Mineral field.
I can actually feel how bad the FPS is. That's super strange.
You have not enough minerals.
I think I need to restart StarCraft or something.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh, I should have had these Phoenix over here, I think. Oops.
Not enough energy.
I say oops, it's like the world's smallest blunder.
You are not under attack.
Okay, let's not chase that.
Is under attack. Mineral field.
You seem kind of passive this game.
You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals.
I think he's actually really all in here. I'm not going to defend this base, I think.
Your probes are under attack.
Oh, shit.
Our pylon is under attack.
Ready to go? So I need an obs in here. I couldn't really do anything without the obs.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Oh, he didn't take this yet.
Your warriors
Oh no!
engaged the enemy.
What are you doing? Did he see that? Or is he just trying to move out? A madman. Protoss units being dumb. His base configuration is so annoying. I'm gonna have to hold position. Oh, I have blink already. It's getting sketchier than I want it to. But maybe we're fine. Oh, that's actually my biggest mistake right now. Is running into widow mines like non-stop. I keep forgetting to put an obs in my army, and then I also keep forgetting to just be careful. It's kind of a big deal because the zealots are like your main part of your army. We should be winning. GG. Yeah, pretty straightforward win. Not the cleanest mid game, but yeah, still pretty straightforward. Okay. Let us analyze this bad boy. Let me know if you guys have some questions. We're going to be teaching more today, so let's go through this replay and see what's up. It's kind of hard for me to commentate this game. There's too much going on, so. Okay, so we're opening Phoenix. And, yeah, we're going to go across with the Adept. Normally I wouldn't go across, but he lost his Reaper. And smartly for him, he just kind of stayed in his main because he didn't make a bunker. This is actually a really good play by him because by skipping the bunker, you're able to get a little bit more units. You're able to get your tech a little bit faster. Yeah, you're not making, you're not getting to mine over here, but it's still a little bit more optimal. It's just harder. So usually if you're a beginner Terran, you don't want to do this, but it definitely is a bit better. And then I think I rallied into the main here or something. It was kind of dumb. But basically he's going for like a 1-1-1 push. So when I scout him here, I see that he's got a Cyclone. I see that he's got a Viking. He's got a lot of Marine, a Hellion. And I see that there's no barracks add-ons. Like he could have hid them over here, but I don't know. Just based on how many units I can see, I know that he's not doing that. So when we see this, we know he's going for like a 1-1-1 push. And so I think one of you guys was asking earlier, like, should I make Immortals or Obs first? In this situation, you want to go for an Immortal because he's coming to attack us. So I'm just going to pull back, make a lot of units. We might want to get our Nexus and Shield Battery up here a little bit faster. It felt kind of pressured to defend this. Or maybe we try to defend this without even the Shield Battery. I'm not 100% sure, but basically you want to mass units. And then you want to shut this down pretty hard. If you try to go like a Robo-Bay here or something, you're really going to struggle against this. It's not a good idea. Micro-wise, I think this was terrible. I wasn't really sure what to do here. Maybe I should just pick up Marines even. Going for the Vikings was definitely bad. I think think even going zealots here instead of adepts is a bit stronger. They're just more annoying for the Terran. Kind of splits the tank fire a little bit as well. But yeah, either way, it didn't really matter. We just made a lot of units, and then that's basically the conclusion, or the secret. Don't go for Robobay Forge Twilight too fast. But now that we defended, we can do that. And we can see him playing 3cc, so we can be quite greedy here. So sometimes they'll go for like a really fast follow-up and try to kill you, but in this situation, he's you know, he's delaying his stim upgrade and stuff because he's trying to take a fast third. So you can see that I'm being quite greedy as well. Like we're you know, making all of our tech. We're not really messing gates yet. And I'm going for an attack. This was probably not the best. I think this attack is good, but I think I tried to do too much with it, basically. Like what I should have done here is maybe just poked him at the front, or even better would have been to try to go after these Marines and just kill these and deny his third for a little bit. Because the way we did it here, we just kind of lost all our units. We killed a couple things, but like, yeah, probably not in our favor. Immortals are pretty good. Maybe we did kill enough to even out. Honestly, let's check. So we're winning a little bit, but it's not amazing. I'm new to the game, so sorry if this seems like a dumb question, but when should you make Phoenixes? It's basically just a choice in this matchup, whether you start with Phoenix or you start with Blink or you start with Oracles. So it doesn't really matter what your opponent does too much. It's just like how you want to open. But the Phoenix and the Blink Stalkers do the same job, so you shouldn't really go both. Okay, and then now you guys can see he's not taking his gases over here. So generally this means Terran wants to be fairly aggressive. So I think the easiest way to play against this, or honestly to play against any style in this matchup, is just to play like Zealot Archon Colossus. You can literally just A-move any fight. So it's, you know, because Terran usually splits up their army, so you're playing like Disruptor or Storm or something, you have to be able to micro on two fronts, whereas here you just A-move on two fronts. And then the problem here in this fight is I didn't have an observer. I think I made an observer earlier, but we must have lost it over here. Or maybe this is the only observer I made. Either way, we should have an observer in this army in case he plays Widowmine, and then we can clear these out with the Colossus and the observer. And like I said, canceling the base is not a big deal, but getting hit by the Widowmines is kind of rough. Still though, we're in a good position just because his early game was not great. And then we set up for a pretty big timing here. Maybe he got a bit too greedy as well with all his upgrades and stuff. Let's see. Well, for one, he's adding on way too many barracks. If we look at his setup, he's got 3 extra barracks already. But he shouldn't, because he's the one defending here. He should just be playing like a tech-heavy army, I think. Maybe I out-microed him a little bit as well there. And yeah, at this point, the game is pretty much over. We're just doing too much damage. Any questions? I feel like somehow we're playing better giving commentary. Maybe it's the breaks in between games. Or maybe my sleep last night was quite good. I'm not sure, but we seem to be winning all the games, which is nice. Was that Colossus in front a bit bait? If you're talking about the one at my 5th base, that was because it wasn't rallied. Or it wasn't hotkeyed, I mean. So it just ran in front because it was following the other Colossus. Yeah, that was not good at all. If you're talking about the fight at his base, I did that on purpose to get some Colossus shots in before the fight. And that was actually really strong. I think that helped us win the game, actually. No, no. Well, hopefully I answered it. Other than those two, I'm not really sure which one you're talking about. Oh, shit. We're playing a Zerg, and I did not send the probe. Nice. Good to hear, Daniel.
You must construct additional pylons.
Should I say Daniel-san?
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
That 2-base roach attack is really hard to hold, honestly. Like, roaches are so efficient, it's a nightmare. Especially with Protoss. Alright, what are we up to, Mr. Zerg? Standard play. Void rays for roaches? You can. It's kind of complicated. You can't like use buildings you don't have in StarCraft usually. Like you need a lot of time to prepare buildings. So if you have a Stargate already, then that makes sense. But if you don't have a Stargate already, it doesn't make as much sense. So, you know, if you have like a Robo, you'll probably want to make Immortals. You wouldn't want to like tech into Stargate and then make the Void Rays, because by the time you get a Void Ray, you are probably already dead.
Your probes are under attack.
Ah! I'm being a bit lazy this game.
Your probes are under attack.
Oh wow, he let it live?
Not enough energy.
What a nice guy. That was definitely dead, but okay.
You have not enough minerals.
I wonder if he snuck around here to scout me or not. I didn't really see what he did. Okay. That's actually all I wanted to see there. Is whether he had the lings at home. So I actually counted those lings. That's obviously advanced. But I counted that there's 4. You can't make them in odd numbers. So he definitely has them all at home. There's like no scout going on right now.
Glorious combat is upon us.
Okay, we're gonna trick him here. Aw, they shot different targets. That's super unfortunate. Alright, this guy made a lot of Zergling for some reason.
Not enough energy.
It's kind of worrying me, actually. Did I even look for a third? I didn't actually look for a third, eh?
Research complete.
Kind of awkward taking that.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough.
Alright, what are we doing here? Lings? Looks like lings to me. Ah! A little more blind than I would like. But yeah, we kind of have to do that to be safe here.
You have not enough minerals.
Go fourth.
Your probes are under attack.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna warp in
The enemy has discovered us.
some lings here, or some zealots here. Yeah. I mean, this is just really bad, but it's easy to not be ready for it if you're not paying attention. But it's not very sound. Because if I had the oracles at home, then he just loses everything and then he's in a terrible position. So I don't like playing like this, but it kind of worked out for him a little bit. It also might have put him too far behind though. We'll see. I might just kill him with a push. What's the downside of these attacks? They're like really risky.
Research complete. You have not.
Yep, he's gonna get punished here. This is too much. That's way, way, way too many units. I think what's happening is he's maybe going like Muta or something.
You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons.
Supply block sucks. Pretty bad.
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct.
That's why you don't mass slings, guys.
Base is under attack.
Oh. Well, that's really bad for him. So now he's gonna die. I mean, it's good if he miraculously holds here, but
You have not enough minerals.
I doubt that'll happen.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Oh, maybe. Ah!
Mineral field.
I think I over-microed that. I think I'm throwing this game pretty hard. Roaches are just so good against this attack. I'm not exactly sure what the response is yet. This fucking lucky guy, man. Maybe I should go Stalker there. I don't know. Very, very lucky.
You require more. You require more whipping gas. You require more. You have not enough minerals.
I don't think I can take this. Let's not even take that.
You have not not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. We embrace the glory of battle. You have not enough minerals.
Ah.
We embrace the glory of battle. You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas.
Hopefully we're coming back here slowly.
Mineral field is depleted. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
He doesn't seem to have a lot of tech units though, so he might be going like Muta,
Mineral field depleted.
which is gonna be problematic.
We embrace the glory of battle.
I think he's okay. He's just taking those gases, so actually it's probably fine.
You have not enough minerals.
64 worker.
You have not enough minerals. Research complete.
I think I'm gonna play for Sky Toss here, because I think he. Oh shit, he went Muta. Yeah, never mind. We kind of have to attack him now, or we could go Phoenix, but I don't really like that option.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We embrace the glory of battle. Your probes are under attack.
I think we're too far behind here. Yeah. Yeah, he's got way too much. G. Yeah, I was trying to stall and go late game, but he played this well to kill us. The problem was this first attack. We should have just won. Because you're not really allowed to make 20 Banes and counterattack when you're getting all in. But we must have really fucked up this micro here. Let's see. So he's on 81 worker. Yeah, I mean... yeah, he's just supposed to die here, but... we must have messed this up pretty hard. I'm just not exactly sure how we kill him here, because the roaches are so good at kiting. I guess I need to go Sentry Zealot, maybe? Yeah, maybe that's the answer. Maybe just don't make Archon. Okay, let's say I make 5 Sentry here. Maybe that's the play, actually. And then I just split these Zealots up a little bit and kind of just hold this position. I think that might be the answer. This is fine here. This is obviously going well. But then he starts building up a roach ball and kiting me. I think this is where the problem is. Like right here. Especially once he gets roach speed. So I think I need to go Sentry Zealot. It's just, he can micro and I can't, so that's just the problem. He's trading a bit too well right now. I'll try going Sentries next game, maybe. I could also go Stalker. Maybe like Sentry Stalker is good as well. Either way, I think this Bane attack is not that good. At least not with that high of a drone count. Maybe if he goes like less, it could work. Oh, Patty Mac. I think sentry drop on the ramp is actually not that good because it costs too many sentries, and they can make Ravager these days. So I don't think that's actually a good play for the most part. Maybe there's some niche scenarios. But yeah, it's kind of easy for them to hold that. Maybe if they play like Ling Bane.
You must construct additional pylons.
Yeah, it might not be bad in the current meta because nobody's really going roaches first. If you do like a 1-2 base all in, you could probably make it happen. But at the same time, it's if you just mass charge a lot, that's also going to be pretty good against Ling. What is he doing? 2K? Really?
You have not enough minerals.
Ah, sorry. I actually gotta go, guys. Sorry for the abrupt stop here.